Hello and welcome to the second part of the tutorial on installing the EntityStream product. On the previous tutorial, we used the resources downloads to get a copy of the EntityStream product and to install it and its prerequisites. At the end of the demonstration, the server was running in the background on my machine, and if I now navigate to the appropriate URL, then you will see that effect. So I'm going to go to localhost colon 8080, which is the default port. When I do this, it's going to redirect me. It's going to notice in the first 3 or 4 seconds that although there is an installation there, it's non-registered installation. And it's going to push me out to the EntityStream.com website with a no auth request for those of you that are technical. So it passes out and it says, would you like to sign in with LinkedIn or would you like to sign in with Google? At the moment, these are the only two sign-in processes that we support, although in the future we will support considerably more. So I choose one of those options, and it's going to give me an option to choose my email address. Please don't email me on any of these accounts. And now I can give my entity stream a name. So I can call it test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the hope I've not used that one before, and complete registration. And that should now redirect me back to my local host 8080. And it should ask the machine to authenticate itself and to update the license information on that machine. Okay, so my instance has now been registered. It's taken me to the login screen. Now I have a personal login to this server, but clearly you could use the social media sign-in. You should use the social media sign-in and use the same account that you just used to sign into the product because I already have. Now, because it's recognized that I'm new, I have a new installation. It's going to ask me to do one of a few things. The red button in the middle is view tutorials, which you're already doing, so well done, you've already achieved that one. We can go and create a blank project, which we could do, and then we could go and create our own matching engine, etc. Or we could go directly to the marketplace and let's call our new project GDPR v3. Oops. And it's now going to take me to a marketplace and suggest to me some connections that I might like to install into my brand new EntityStream instance. Now, because primarily what we do nowadays is GDPR, which is person-oriented data, I'm going to download a GDPR person model and have that installed into my EntityStream instance in my GDPR v3 project. I could also, of course, connect to SEC information, LEI information, UK Company House information, or things like OFAC sanction lists to bring through people on OFAC lists from US Treasuries. So there's a bunch of different connections that I can choose to seed my EntityStream instance with, but for the purpose of this demonstration and the theme of this tutorial, I'm going to choose my GDPR person model. Now, this is an EntityStream model. It's never updated, so it doesn't come with any data feeds that the others might come with. So this is just a generic model to enable you to match personal data to personal data, and it contains only match rules and indexes. It doesn't define any sources of data or any tables, so you have to define those yourself, which we will do later on in the subsequent tutorial. So I click the tick button. If at any point I have a problem, then of course I can come back to my marketplace and I can reinstall my model if I have an issue. The installation and reinstallation process will not delete any data. It will clearly just update or Okay, so the installation process for the marketplace is completed. It takes about 30 seconds to a minute to do that that conversion onto your machine, and now your machine is ready to go. You're ready to go and collect some Excel files or some CSV files and throw them at the model and see what it does. And that will be the subject of tutorial number 3, where we'll show you how to load some data in using the file monitor, and you'll be able to use the file monitor to push information to EntityStream, match it up, and then search and look at the data inside the product. Thanks for watching. Please visit us again.